welcome to Legacy IAS. So we will be continuing with our data sufficiency questions. Today is the last one, okay, that is 2025. So we have started in this series from 2019. We have covered every data sufficiency question that has come, and today we'll be dealing with the 2025 ones. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, yeah, so this question, a very good question. Okay, now see, there is one more thing that they have introduced in 2025. Okay, if you have seen all the videos, you will see this also, that in 2025 they have come up with a very special option, that is this one. Now this is correct or not for this particular question, that we'll see later, but this option C, the question can be answered even without using any of the statements. This is a very new type of option. I have not seen this in GMAT or any other exam also, where they are asking you that can the question be answered without using any of the statements. That is, the general question that is asked, that itself is limiting enough for you to get to the answer. So this is a very new kind of option. In fact, it is right also in some of the cases. In some of the questions it is right also. So we'll understand it fully. Okay, now let's get started. So what it says, yeah, so what is the smallest one digit number having exactly 4 factors? Having exactly 4 factors. One digit number having exactly 4 factors. Now, how many one digit numbers do you know of? You know of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the only one digit numbers, correct? Now, let's first try to reduce it according to the question only. So it says, what is the smallest one digit number, okay, having exactly 4 distinct factors. Now how many of them, first of all, have 4 distinct factors? 0 has 4 distinct factors? Of course not. 1 is not. 2 is prime? No. Prime numbers have only 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. So not 2, not 3, all primes, let me cancel out. 5, 7, all these gone. Now you're left with 3 options. Now let's see this. So 4, what are these factors? 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, that's it, and next is 4 is a factor. These are 3 factors, but how many factors do you need? You need exactly 4 distinct factors. So 4 is also gone. Then similarly, if you look for 9, it will be factors are 1, 3 and 9. Any more factors? No. So this also has exactly 3 factors. This is also gone. Now you're left with only 2 options, that is 6 or 8. Okay, now 6 has how many factors? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yes, it has 4 factors. Similarly, 1, 2, 4, 8. So this also has 4 factors. This also has 4 factors. So 6 and 8 are the options. Now, again read the question carefully. What it says, what is the smallest one digit number having exactly 4 distinct factors? So of them also, if you got 2, 3, 4, 5, any number of which are satisfying all these properties, then you want the smallest number. It is asking you what is the smallest such number that will have 4 distinct factors. So which one is smaller? Clearly 6, and 6 is also the smallest one digit number having exactly 4 factors. In mathematics, if they would have given you what is the smallest one digit number having exactly 4 factors, then also can you get to an answer? Can you give me a perfect answer if I give you 4 options, A, B, C, D kind of? Can you get to the answer or not? What is the smallest one digit number that has 4 distinct factors? Which one it is? It is 6. Do you need any options? Do you need any statements? No, you don't need anything. Just by this statement enough. If this also you put question mark in front of and ask ChatGPT, give me just one answer, that is that number. Just give me that number. It won't ask you any further questions. It will eventually just give you answer as 6 full stop. And that means you don't need any options, any statements also, because there is no discrepancy. This is the smallest one digit number that can have 4 distinct factors. So neither statement 1 nor statement 2, nothing is required. Okay, this can be answered even without using any of the statements. A good question. Okay, very easy to look at, but to decipher that you don't need anything, that requires skill. So this is a very new thing that they have framed and a very good thing. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Now let's see this one. Now it says what? Again, see, D option C. The question can be answered even without using any of the statements. Again, fourth option they have kept as same. Now let's see the question. So what it says? The question says let PQRS be distinct non-zero digits. Okay, well and good. Then if PP into PQ is equals to RRSS, where P is less than equal to 3 and Q is less than equal to 4, then what is value of Q? Basically, it is asking you Q is equals to question mark. If you can fill a value here, a single value here, then you say that much knowledge is sufficient. Whether that comes straight away from the question or it comes after using one of the statements or using both the statements, that we'll see. Eventually you want something that you can fill here. Okay, now let's see. So it says PP into PQ is equals to RRSS and P is less than equal to 3 and Q is less than equal to 4. Correct. Now let's see what we can do about it. So statement 1 is R is equals to 1, statement 2 is S is equals to 2. Now see, first statement R is equals to 1. Okay, now before using the statements, can you straight away get to the answer? That also we must check. Okay, so what are the possible values of P? It says distinct, it says non-zero. So it's distinct and non-zero. That means what are the possible values of P? P is 1 or 2 or 3. Is 0 possible? No, because it is non-zero. Then let me try all these values, because there are only 3 cases. So let me try. Maybe some case gets eliminated just easily. Okay, and then for that you don't even need to use statements. So let's try it. So this becomes 1 1 into 1Q is equals to RRSS. Now S is distinct, PQRS all are distinct. Now 1 into Q into 1 or 1 into Q will give you last digit as, the last digit would be Q, not S. Correct, last digit has to be Q, it cannot be S. That means 1 1 for P is not possible. So case 1 is gone, this is gone. Now let's try for case 2. So case 2 is 2 2 into 2Q is equals to RRSS. Now see, all four of them are distinct non-zero. That means none of them is 0. Now can you multiply anything with 22 that starts with 2 that gets a 4-digit number? Okay, though it is not in the range, let me take the biggest one possible. So biggest one क्या हो सकता है? 22 into 29. 22 into 29 is the biggest that you can get to. Though Q has to be less than 4, I am just taking it. Then also you can see 29 into 2 will be equal to what? 58. 5 carry, 29 into 2 is 58. 58 plus 5. 58 plus 5 is 63. Still it's only 638. It is not of 4 digits. So 29 possible needs, of course in 24 also it would be possible. So 2 2 is also not working. This is also gone, this is also gone. Now let's check 3, because maybe the answer is that you cannot do it like this, but there may be some other way. Okay, so for that we must check for 3 3 also. Okay, now let's see this. Most probably it should give me the answer, but let's see. 3 3 into 3Q. This is giving me RRSS. Now can this go to 4 digits? Yes, you understand this, because 30 into 30 is 900. So 33 into 33 only becomes much more than 900, that is some 4 digit number, correct? So that works, that works. Now 33 into 33 will be equal to what? Will be equal to, so it will be very close to 1000, correct? So that you understand. Now what are the possible values of q here? Now you see, if I see, all of them are distinct. Now so for q, what are the possible values of q? Q can be 1, q can be 2, 3 or 4. Now p has taken 2, p has taken 3, so 3 is gone, q cannot be 3. Now what are the possible values? 31, 32, 1, 2 and 4. Now let's try to put 2 here, then it becomes what? It becomes 33 into 30. Do you think it will reach 4 digits? Let's see. 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, cross 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. So this comes out to be 6, 15, 1 carry and 1 carry. So this becomes 1056. Is it following our format of double R double S? No, it is not. These two digits are different. First two digits are also different. So that means 2 is also not possible. Then 33 into 31 is of course not possible. Why? Because then the last digit will become 3, correct? And 3 is already taken by p, so that cannot be s. So this cannot be s. So 33 into 31 is also gone. Last possibility is 33 into 34. 33 into 34, if you do 4 3s are 12, 1 carry, 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13. Then 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. Then this becomes 2 and 12, 1 carry. This is 10 plus 1, 11. Double 1, double 2. Following the format also. That means, what is the exact value of q? Kya bhar do yahan? What should I fill here? I can fill here 4 without using any of the statements. Okay, so nothing is required. This can be answered even without using any of the statements. Okay, now this is the first time you are seeing this, that's why you have to think like this. But see how you think about this quickly. So basically, first thing, when I was solving it, first thing that I saw was pp into pq is equals to, just listen it carefully, double r double s. So first thing that comes to my mind is p is 1, 2 or 3, three options. Now if it were 1, then I should get q here, correct? So 1 is eliminated. Now I get to p is 2 or 3, p is 2 or 3, this I get to. Then next thing that I think immediately is 2 digit number that starts with 2. For example, 29 into 29, okay, that also is less than 1000, correct? This I know, because 30 into 30 is 900, so 29 is also less than that. So that means 2 digit number that starts with 2 both the times cannot give me anything 4 digits, so 2 is also gone. So then I get to p is a 3 digit number. Then I directly wrote 33 into 3q is equals to RRS. Okay, and then you can think of in terms of, if it were 1, again 1 eliminated, 3 I've already used, so 3 eliminated. Now only thing that I need to check is 2 or 4, 2 or 4. So I put here 2 and then I see it is not following, so that I have to reject, and then 4 I will put, it will get to the answer. So only calculations that I will do on paper is actually this, this and this. These are the only two calculations I did on paper. Okay, you will also get to that point after some time. When you keep solving questions, you keep doing all these data sufficiency as well as number system, once it becomes a strong part for you, then you will also write only these two things, okay, and then get to the answer. Understood? Okay, so that's it. Then